Coach, we'll start with an opening statement from you.
Man, I first of all have so much respect for Richmond and Coach Schaefer and what he does, and the program they have, and the way they compete and play against everybody they compete against. It was a challenge for our kids, obviously, but they stepped up and Richmond made plays when they needed to. They didn't let us get it too close. Every time we were within arm's length, they made a play to kind of stretch it out, and that's what good teams do, and veteran teams do.
Questions? You guys get down by 20 about halfway through that first half. There were times last year where, I think maybe that William & Mary game where that team would have just completely run away and it wouldn't have been close at all. Talk about the fight back in that first half to close the deficit to 4.
I like our fight. I don't know if it's the break, the long break. Richmond's style of play that takes you a while to kind of get locked in defensively to figure out. Maybe a combination of both. While they were jumping on top of us early, they made every shot, it felt like to me. But I'm glad we fought back. But I'm not. That's not a win for me, though. To fight back is not winning.
What was the difference during that stretch? It looked like I thought Nakia was very aggressive during that little stretch, attacking the basket and finishing or getting fouled.
Yeah, we don't play 4 guards and 1 post for nothing, and she has to really impose her will in certain situations. They play 2 true post players, and when teams play 2 true post players, 1 or 2 things are going to happen. They're going to have an advantage because they want to pound it inside versus us and eat us up on the glass, or we're going to have an advantage because we use our speed and quickness and we go by people. And I think that's what started to happen in the second half of the first half, where T kind of kept getting to the rim. Their 2 starting post players had 2 fouls. I think they brought somebody off the bench who ended up getting foul trouble as well. So it's necessary that she's aggressive.
How important is it for you guys to have a post presence that consistently can score in there? And
well, if you watch our last 3 games, we don't need 10 points from them. We just need 6 to 8, and we're not getting it. Ryan goes 2 for 8, and Sarah goes 1 for 3 on layups. We got to be able to catch and finish. And I thought Ryan had a bunch of wide open looks, as she has. We'll be better when she makes shots.
Bree, I thought her best game of the season. Just looked really confident.
Yeah.
Shooting the basketball. There were a couple shots late in the game where you could just tell she really wanted the ball and just looked real confident.
Yeah, Bree's a very good basketball player for us, and we need her to be aggressive. And had a conversation with her and Kelva this week about being very aggressive for us and what their points per game need to be, what their percentages needed to be, what their rebounds need to be, and they stepped up and did that today.
The possession at the very end where you kind of let it play out, and then they hit that 3. That's a tough shot. Was there any thought about fouling in that situation and trying to extend the game a little bit?
Well, no, we wanted to. Obviously we considered it, but we wanted to play it out. And we had them in a difficult situation. I thought we were being very good defensively. We wanted to switch out on everything, and the kid hit a tough one. We'd had over a minute left to go with a 2-possession game, and like 105 2-possession game. I thought that was plenty for us to try to win it, but they made plays when they needed to.
Anything else? Coach, thank you for the time.